There is no beginning, there is no end, there is only change. Thoughts, emotions, and circumstances shift constantly, but your freedom lies in your ability to not identify with those changes. Because today, we have a beautiful transit taking place, and that is Mercury retrograde in Pisces. That's trining Jupiter in Cancer. If it feels like life's putting you backwards right now, know that it isn't. It's pulling you inwards, just like a receding tide. It looks like something is leaving, but is actually gathering strength, clarity, and meaning. Mercury retrograde in Pisces brings you into the inner ocean of memory and intuition. And when it trines with Jupiter in Cancer, something profound happens. You remember who you are. Because the truth is that you were never the wave. You were always the ocean. A wave rises in its own little shape, its own motion, its own temporary lifespan, but it's still not separate from the ocean. It is the ocean expressing itself for a moment. When you were born, that was the ocean rising, and when you die, the wave returns to itself. You never stop being whole, you just forgot. And forgetting created fear. Fear of loss, fear of endings, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. Fear only exists when you believe that you're separate from everything else. But this transit dissolves that illusion. Mercury in the ocean of Pisces says, go inward. Your answers are here. And Jupiter in Cancer says, expand, not outward, but deeper into yourself. And the receding tide, that's your soul gathering power before the next surge. This is the moment you feel clarity rising from somewhere ancient, your intuition speaking louder than logic, peace replacing fear, and a softness replacing your previous defense. Because belonging begins to replace loneliness. Because when you remember that you're the ocean, everything shifts. Your fear dissolves, separation dissolves, conflict dissolves, your loneliness dissolves. And you realize that life is not happening to you, but it's happening through you. You are the ocean aware of itself. An entire field of consciousness appearing as one temporary form. And this transit, it's the moment your wave remembers the ocean it came from. So we're going to do a message on this. I mean, it's interesting because even at the base of this deck, we have the Heart of Source, which is all about the law of one. It just feels like there's a sacred return and a remembering. So I just want to tell you, welcome home. You've always been here. You never left. Maybe there was a veil of forgetting. I'm hearing that you fall in and out of as the system's designed. But this is your return. You have crown chakra upgrades, divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. This is beautiful. Let me go ahead and read this for you. Crown chakra upgrade. Yeah, I feel that for you strongly. This card supports us to a sacred hall with pillars. This card transports us to a sacred hall with pillars representing the divine connections to source and a gateway that's guarded by a white dove, symbolizing the Holy Spirit. It may seem as though this is another realm or dimension. Ultimately, it's found within. We are all facets of the Holy Spirit incarnate. This card calls us home to ourselves, encouraging us to reclaim our divinity. Your crown chakra has been upgraded. The spiritual connections you've always had are now being acknowledged. The parts of yourself that you've run from or ignored are being reclaimed. This is an important time for you are uncovering gifts and wisdom and moving through healing. You may have experienced moments that have tested your faith and your belief in the divine, and know that it's okay and no grievances are being held against you. The Holy Spirit is with you and within you, and this is a coming home to your truest self. Do I need to say more? I think I could just be silent and we could just have a telepathic discussion right now and everything would be said. Well, nothing would be said. You'll also be encouraged to prepare yourself for miracles. Expect to experience wonder and blessings, for you are being surrounded by healing light. Divine encounters and holy experiences are happening around you. If you had a challenging relationship with spirituality or religion in the past, this is being healed so that you can move forward in an authentic way, expressing the divine on a personal level and beyond the limitations of unnecessary dogma. You are connected. 555 on the clock as I said that. And it's interesting because authenticity is at the base here, which is the temple of truth. Throat chakra activations, self-expression. I'll go ahead and read the 555 card for you since I just saw that on the time. 555 is a card of getting outside of your comfort zone. It's about major growth and major change happening in your life. Here we go, change. So change happens outside of your comfort zone. The time for change has come. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step and allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. I release all that no longer serves me as I'm guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. So your growth lies in leaning into the inevitable change. Let me get a Cosmos Oracle message for you today and also see what comes through. There we go, big bang. So you're going out with a bang. Big bang is something that you're witnessing through the lens of the soul, because telescope is at the base. So this is about seeing further than the human eyes can see. I mean, what a card to come out. I mean, if it seems like there's changes happening with a bang. It's a new universe within you with new physical laws that are governing the way that you move through this construct. It took a powerful movement to make way for the creation of everything that is, but how much beauty came out of it? It is the largest expansion we have ever experienced. The Big Bang gives origin, beginning, a new start, opening, life, and creation, but requires a huge previous explosion to start it. That feels like you blowing up your comfort zone or any kind of point of reference. Where you're venturing, there's no history. There's no history yet because you're creating it. It's not a movement which dances softly or a learning which develops within us over time. There's something around history and his story, but also the human story, the soul story that it takes with it. Okay, that it takes with it. The Big Bang explodes. It appears and makes it a majestic entrance with a heavy explosion outside of the comfort zone, right? So the known, the already done, and the already existing. It marks the abrupt and sudden page turn, which can be difficult to adapt to. But what does it bring? Expansion, expansion, expansion. This is a day of expansion. And with the crown, it feels like the crown is expanding, you know, in the whole circumference of this planet Earth and beyond, where you're seeing life on Earth through the lens of the higher self in physical form. You're navigating challenges as the higher self would, which is just seeing it as a series of invitations in what could feel like an initiation to meet yourself deeper and meet dimensional layers of this reality. Oh, I'm remembering from the Kazemi message what's finally coming through in the field, which is plasma life forms, part of a counterpart Earth, that are engaging with you in your third dimensional experience, infinite manifestations of the One, playing with itself inside of its own creation. See further than the human eyes can see, and all will be revealed that's already existing in your field. I know, guys, I should be a poet. I know. I'm just joking. I'm just being goofy. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this message. I trust that it's exactly what it is that you need to hear today. I know that it's cryptic, but I know that you're going to be able to decode this and how it's really just going to be confirmation. I'm not really going to be telling you anything new. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing because we'd love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below. There'll be a waiting list for that though. And yes, also check out Ultra Spirit. 1/3 of the proceeds are donated towards Ultra Sanctuaries if you're looking for bracelets, earrings, necklaces, crystal spheres. They have it all. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Until next time, bye.